On the show, we have Greg Kononenko on, and we're going to be talking about a software and a training that's been responsible for creating up to $1,000 from a campaign that just took 5 minutes to set up. Not only that, we're going to be talking about a case study from a friend of ours who recently took the software and then went out there and tested it and was able to make, I think it was $500 from a $6 ad spend. We're going to talk about all that and more. Let's get into it. Here's Greg. We are here today with Greg Kononenko. Greg, welcome back to the show.
Hi, Mike. Thanks very much for having me on the show. Hi, guys.
I'm excited to have you here today, Greg. We're going to be talking about a software and training that has been getting not only the creator of the software pretty amazing results from it, but also there's some beta tester results, some people that I know personally that have gone out there and are making up to $500 from a $6 ad spend. So they spent $6, made $500 back. Pretty amazing stuff there. Let's get into it. I want to get right into exactly what this is all about. On the sales page for this product, it says how, and his name is pronounced Eve, how Eve uses his software to create $1,000 plus campaigns in 5 minutes flat, and you can do the same. Let us prove it to you right now, and you've got a video underneath with some income proof there. I'll be honest with you, Greg. When I see this kind of stuff, I see claims of making like $1,000 in 5 minutes. Of course, my BS detectors go off, and I start thinking, is it really possible to do this? Is this something that maybe someone did once by a fluke, and they're not telling us some of the details behind it? So take that skepticism away. Bring us in. What's this all about?
Yeah, sure. So I guess the whole 5 minute thing, I'll do a demo of the software a little bit later in the interview, and it really does only take a few minutes to set up the campaign, as everyone is actually going to see. So basically what the software is all about, and I guess the whole story behind this launch, is Sinfiltrator actually stands for a shortened version of Social Infiltrator. And while it does sound kind of like a little bit, scary, but there is nothing really kind of scary or illegal about it. What it allows you to do is it allows you to tap into these kind of hidden pockets of traffic on Facebook. And not only on Facebook, on other social platforms as well, but we personally have been focusing much more on Facebook. If you're probably familiar with Facebook groups, right, Mike? I'm a member of a few groups, and as you know, there's always a lot of interaction that goes on in Facebook groups. There are Facebook groups that are targeted to pretty much every single topic that you can think about, and there are a lot of members that are quite passionate about those topics that are, taking part in the conversations in those groups. And I personally have always thought, well, wouldn't it be great if you could somehow monetize the traffic from Facebook groups? But of course, if you just take an affiliate link or like a CPA link or a link to your opt-in page and you paste it straight in the group, that's not cool. You'll probably just get banned and you'll get excluded from the group forever. So the software actually allows you to kind of tap into that traffic without, by sharing quality content, because that's what works really, really well in Facebook groups. If you take a great article about, let's say, 10 best WordPress themes, and you paste it in a group that's targeted, to WordPress users or maybe just in general to online marketers, people are going to thank you for it. They're going to read that article. They maybe will, make use of those themes. But our software allows you to not just share that content, but also to monetize that content. And I'll kind of do the demo of that in just a moment. But basically, that's that's exactly what it's about. It allows you to put your own affiliate links or opt-in pages, video with an affiliate link, and various other things, pretty much anything that you can think of on top of other people's content, and then share it in groups, and to kind of profit from any of the traffic that ends up clicking your links.
It reminds me a lot of a very popular strategy now with native ads, where people are going out there and they're creating content that is very shareable. We've got things like BuzzFeed, where it's like the 10 top Chihuahuas or something, and people go out there and they'll share that. They'll have ads along the side of it. So it's a very non-intrusive way of advertising. So I've seen people go out there and actually create these sites and make them, and that, of course, is a lot of work to do. With what you guys have here, you can actually go out there and leverage the power of other people's work and be able to make money from it as well. And also, you're going to be giving them traffic at the same time. Well, I'm going to talk about the legalities of this a little bit later, and what you should do and what you shouldn't do, because I think that's an important topic as well. But yeah, I'm looking at the sales page here. I'm seeing that you guys have recent proof. There's a screenshot here from we've got February 1st to February 29th of $2,206 in commissions from this. Everyone watching, you can actually, if you're watching on MikeFromMaine.com, you can scroll down and the interview will come with you on this. I'm seeing some more income proof here. This is, it looks like it's in French. 630. I think it says total actual gains. If I don't really speak French, but I'm trying to translate here. 639 euro from that as well. So more income proof as I go down here from December of 2015 up to March. We've got more income coming in here. So that's really, for me, what's important. The fact that you can go out there and you can get likes on Facebook, you can get comments, you can get shares, and that's great. But when it comes down to it, I want to see that that's actually resulting in something, resulting in leads, resulting in sales. And it looks like you guys have something that actually does that. As far as these results go, I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the case studies that I came across before we even did the interview, and it made me really excited about this. There's a guy, his name is Eric James, and I asked him for permission about sharing this with my audience, so he said it was okay. He was able to actually go out there, and in a Facebook group, he shared a post about Chihuahuas, and he spent $6 for a Facebook boost in his group. And he was able to get $500 back from people. What would happen is, actually, he showed me his link and I was testing it out. People would go to the link, to the content, and he had it set so about 25 seconds later, a pop-up would come up, and it was an ad, a CPA offer in relation to that content. So he wanted to get people that were interested in dogs, and that offer was also in relation to dogs. So the likelihood that people would actually interact with it and purchase something or do whatever was so much higher. He made $500 from that so far. He might have made more since we spoke. So that's what made me really excited about this. That's the kind of stuff that gets me pumped up about it. However, for you guys, one thing that concerns me, his traffic method was going out there and boosting it in his Facebook group. Now, not everyone is going to have their own Facebook group to do a boost in. Talk to me a little bit about traffic.
Sure. So essentially, we provide not just the software, but also the full over-the-shoulder training on the method, and that training follows exactly what Eve, our developer, has been doing himself. So we show, step by step exactly how to actually find groups, what to post in the groups, how frequently to post, and how to make sure that you find good quality, high quality content to share in those groups that gets the clicks.
Right. So and that's a really important thing, is that you want to be sharing high quality content. If you start, and that's one of the things that I think people have a lot of problem with. They go out there and they start posting, like you said, affiliate links in groups, and of course, no one's going to share your affiliate link or your squeeze page. But if you're sharing high quality content, the likelihood that someone's going to actually share that is so much higher.
Exactly right. I can pretty much, whenever you're ready, Mike, I can sort of show step by step, an example of how that might actually work as well.
Bring us in. Let's see it.
All right, perfect. So I'll need to figure out how to share the screen. So just bear with me for a quick second here. Excellent. Yes. So BuzzSumo, if you guys, whoever is watching, haven't heard about it before, is actually a great tool, and it's free. It can do a lot of things with the free subscription, free version of it. You can actually find content that gets shared a lot and gets liked a lot, and it's basically high quality content. So I will just use an example, with weight loss here. So if I just type in weight loss, for example, and hit go, you'll be able to see exactly what content I discover. I generally try to choose past 6 months just to make it a little bit more recent. And you'll be able to see here, basically, you get the results of content according to the number of shares on the right-hand side. And, one of the things here, if we go with the weight loss and kind of fitness niche example, is this one really catches my eye, because this third one down, drinking tequila can help you lose weight, because, it's a little bit controversial, and it's the kind of content that really, if you're not trying to share something boring, something that people have seen 1,000 times. If someone is really interested in fitness or in losing weight, they might actually check it out, because it's a little bit controversial.
That would be great. If I could drink tequila and lose weight, that'd be amazing.
Exactly right. So this content actually got published and republished a couple of times, and this is one of those articles or one of those blogs that have posted this content. And you can see here, it's an article on a blog. Their blog has got a couple of kind of ads, and I can see that it's been liked 39 times as well. And this article, is a good example of something that you might want to share in a group, because, if you share it and say something like, hey guys, this is cool, it turns out I can drink tequila and lose weight, a lot of people will kind of like and comment and relate to it, and they'll share, and a lot of them will actually click on the link to check out what this is all about. So this is kind of where our software comes in, because obviously if you just take this link and you share it in a group, that's all well and good, but how are you going to actually monetize it? And that's where our software can help you. I'm just going to go inside the software, so that's what our dashboard for my test account here looks like. So if I go into offers, so offers actually allows you to select what kind of content, what kind of pop-up or call to action you would like to add to this page, okay? And so I need to set up my offer first, and what I would do is, as you can see here, I've got this drop-down box with a number of different options. So I've got image, video, iframe, external website, opt-in form, footer bar, scarcity bar, header bar, and all of that stuff is covered in inside the training modules. But we'll just go with a very simple one for this demo, which is image, which basically allows you to overlay any kind of banner or any other image on top of that content. And let me just call it 160309 mic demo. And next we just need to type in pop-up timing, which is a number of seconds after how long your pop-up should actually come up. So let's make it 10 seconds. You can make it a little bit longer. I just don't want to make everyone wait too long for this thing to come up when we're looking at it. Now we're almost there. All we need to now do is type in destination link and image URL. Now of course, that's where we kind of need to figure out exactly which offer we're going to promote. But for this example, we'll just keep it simple, and we'll go into this Fat Diminisher program, which is a ClickBank affiliate program, and I'm here on the affiliate tools page. So as you scroll down, you'll be able to see a bunch of different links and images and banners, etc. So I'm actually just going to pick up a banner from here. I quite like this one because it looks like it's just asking you a question: which food releases stored up toxins and melts belly fat fast? And it gives you what looks like 4 different links, 4 different answers. So it almost forces a person to click. So I actually thought that was quite clever. So I can right click on this, go copy image address, and then come back into here and put that into image URL. So we've got our banner now. And under destination link, this is where you would type in your affiliate link. So you'd obviously get it from ClickBank or from any CPA offer. You can promote anything with this. It doesn't have to be just ClickBank. It works with affiliate offers, CPA offers. You can obviously sell your own product. You can pretty much specify any kind of link in here. But in this case, we'll just go with an affiliate ClickBank link example. So that's our offer done. All I need to do now is just hit save. And I now need to attach this offer to what we call a campaign. Campaign is essentially where you specify which content to show it over the top of. So I'm going to go here, grab this link, come back to the URL, paste that in here, and for related offer, I'm going to find the offer that we have just created, and we're done. So I'm just going to hit save. can see that this is now successfully created, and that's come up over the top. So I will click this link and you will see exactly what happens. So this is the link that you're actually going to share on Facebook or on various other social platforms, but our training mainly focuses on Facebook. So we're just going to count to 10, and you'll see what will happen here.
Yeah, when I clicked on the other one that Eric was using, I actually was like, I thought it wasn't working. And then he had it set up so that 25 seconds later it came up, so that people are actually looking at the article, they're interacting with it, they're not doing, like, sometimes, I don't know about you, Greg, but if something comes up immediately, my instinct is just to close it and get to the content, because that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the content, so I just close it down. But you can do exactly what you want with that.
Exactly right. I just did it here for the demo purposes, but of course, here in the offer, we can set it to anything you like. You can set it to a minute, pretty much anything that you want. You can put in here and change this pop-up timing to literally anything that you want. I think about 20-30 seconds is good, because by then people are well into the article and they're actually engaged with it, and they're not going to get annoyed that something else has come up.
And now when someone clicks on that, go back to that one there. Go back to your example and click on that.
Yeah, so if I click on that, that's going to follow that link that I put in. So here in this example, it's going to take me to the Fat Diminisher sales page.
And then if you've got your affiliate link in there and they purchase, you make the money.
That's exactly it. That's the basis of the system.
Love it. Love it. Now, I wish people would do this with my site. Like, if anyone out there wants to go and share this interview, and if you pick up Sinfiltrator and you want to share value and share our interview, and then put your affiliate link, if you're an affiliate for this as well, and you want to do it, go for it. I'm fine with it. You're going to share my content. Exactly
right. Wouldn't it be nice? But yeah, I think that brings up a very good topic around sharing the content and how it all works with the owner of the content, because that's something that personally. Obviously, I had questions around as well when we first started looking into this, but in the training, we're actually addressing that, and we're going to give a nice little template that you can contact the owner of this content. So pretty much every site, will have contact us details, if it's a decent quality site. So I think it's a win-win, right, the way that I look at it, because you are going to get potentially significantly, quite high page views, additional page views to this person if you're going to show their content on your domain. And if you're going to bring those additional page views, you're going to bring them advertising dollars or sales dollars or whatever it might be. And yes, fair enough, you might show that little bit of call to action, and you might siphon some traffic back off from their content, but at the same time, you're actually going to significantly benefit them by bringing all of this extra content onto their site. So that's the way that we've sort of been handling it. Eve has found that most of the time when he gets a reply, it's a positive reply where people really don't mind. Thank you for asking. Yes, no problem. Go for it.
Yeah. Do you mind if I share your content I'm just going to put a little bit of a pop-up over it, but I'm going to be sharing your content all over the place. Like, sure, go for it. Like, whatever you want to do, I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I will, before we finish with the demo, I just wanted to show one more cool thing, if you don't mind, Mike, if you got a sec.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. So I just wanted to show, because I really love this feature. So if this is the Sinfiltrator link here in the top left that you can see here of the screen. But if I copy that, and I've just got my own little private testing group in here. So any time that you're actually sharing this on Facebook, because our method actually shows you step by step Facebook groups which have got a significant and engaged following where people are liking and commenting on the posts. So as soon as you paste that link into Facebook, Facebook does a very cool thing. So you'll see I've pasted that, and it will bring up a little image at the bottom. Okay, so this image that has come up, I'm sure that you might know about this, but anyone else watching this, maybe you haven't used this much before. This is great because it grabs the image and it grabs the URL from that website that you have embedded. And, this website here, and I think it might let me scroll through the images. So I've got this little button here where I can scroll through the different images, and I can actually find this image of the tequilas, which I think looks pretty catchy. and then I can delete the actual text of the URL. But what that will do is it will keep the clickable URL at the bottom. And when I write something like tequila for weight loss, hell yeah, I can do it all day, or something like that. You know, just something funny, something that looks friendly. And after you post this, this is exactly how it's going to look like inside the group. So there is no mention of Sinfiltrator anywhere. It's just a nice link that you've shared with a nice picture.
And the magic happens when
exactly right.
I'm not sure how much you talk about in there, but if you were to do a Facebook group, like to create a Facebook page about weight loss, and you start sharing stuff like this, people are going to start liking it, they're going to start sharing it, they're going to start commenting on it. If you spend $5 or $6 like Eric did, you can get a little bit of juice out there. And the problem that people have that have maybe tried spending $5 before on an ad and not gotten any results from it is because the content that they were probably sharing was most likely something that was like a sales page or affiliate link or something. With this is stuff that people actually share. This is stuff that people don't mind sharing on their walls, sending to friends. Like they want to interact with this stuff. I even like and share stuff like this.
Exactly right. That's exactly right, and that's why the strategy works so well. And as you could see, you know, it did literally take me just a couple of minutes to set up this offer. So you know, it's quick. It's basically like putting the links right there in front of people who are ready to click them. You know, that's the way that I look at it.
So you can do the images that you showed. You can do. Can you go back to the tool again? I just want to see again. What
yeah, definitely.
Put on there. So you can do images. You can do iframes. You can do videos. You can do an external website. What would that do? And what's the difference between an iframe and an external website?
Sure. So external website loads the whole website, so you can just put any external website over the top. So if I wanted to include your whole website over the top of that Fitbug Tequila website, I could. It would just come up here. I can do that now really quickly if you want.
No, it's okay, but it would just go over. Like I could put in MikeFromMaine.com and my whole website would just pop up over the website.
Yeah, exactly. So I can say I want the 400 by 600 box. And I want it to come up after 30 seconds, and then I put in your MikeFromMaine.com blog, and then I attach that to that Fitbug article. It would just come up here in a box.
Cool.
Whereas the difference with the iframe is that with iframe you can actually take HTML code, so you don't have to put the whole website. You can take any HTML code that you want. So as an example, you could even, you know how often on CPA networks and on affiliate networks, when you're grabbing your link, you can get your you can get an HTML for something like an opt-in form or for a banner. You can just take that HTML code, the whole thing, and drop it into this iframe code box, and again specify how high and how wide you'd like it to be, and that will just bring up that HTML code.
So if I want to build an email list with this and I want to put an opt-in form, is this the way that I would do it with the iframe?
It's quite flexible. There are a number of ways to do it. So you can definitely, if you got the full code that you would like to use, you have a preference of using, then you can definitely do that. Just put that in here and it'll work perfectly fine. But we do also have a separate opt-in form offer, which comes preloaded with 4 different templates. So we've got here, you can see form 1 in the left side, we've got the preview, form 2, form 3, and form 4. So there are templates with backgrounds that are already made, but you can also change your background. So you can actually here at the bottom change the background image to anything that you want. It'll tell you what size you should use and so forth. So you can put your own background of any type that you want, or you can just make it a solid color. So if you wanted to just make it red or make it white or black, you could choose the color here as well. And then you can type in the heading, body, text, etc. So you can use this option as well as the iframe option. It's really up to you.
And that's really powerful stuff there, because if you're going out there, you could go out there and you could get the click and send to an offer, and that's great. But you could also get the email from someone and send them a follow-up email and send them to an offer and follow up again and email them over and over and over again. Instead of just getting the traffic one time, you could get the traffic over and over.
Exactly right. And actually, we've also got this redirect URL option, which I guess, autoresponders have it as well, but it's nice and convenient that you can access it from here. So if you wanted to insert your affiliate link here to get the lead first to opt into your list, and then as soon as they've opted into your list, you can send them to another affiliate offer. You can definitely do that just, through this redirect URL option as well.
Cool. Is there anything else that you wanted to show us before we move on?
Look, that's the key things. So the other types of offers that we got, video, of course, is very hot these days. So it has the ability to show your own video over the top of other people's content with this little button at the bottom, which you can click and, once again, send that click anywhere you want. And there is other options as well. So, for example, header bar, footer bar, and scarcity bar, which basically come up at the top or bottom of your website. So it's quite versatile, quite flexible, and pretty much for anything that you want to do potentially, and any kind of offer that you want to display, you can do that with this tool.
Very cool, very cool. Okay, some other questions for you here. On a mobile device, is that going to show up fine on mobile? Is there any issue with like pop-ups and timers and all that stuff? Is that all going to show up on a mobile?
Yeah, it's mobile responsive, so the actual offer will, the size of it and how it comes up will adjust itself depending on which device you're actually looking at. Should I stop sharing the screen? Can you actually see me now?
Yeah, come back to me.
Okay.
Cool.
Perfect. I'm back.
When you created this, who did you think that would get the most use out of this? So we've talked a little bit about CPA marketing. We've talked about using it to build a list. What else?
Look, I think it's so flexible that you can really adapt it to pretty much anything. More advanced marketers will probably figure out their own way very, very quickly once they understand what the software can actually do. Like Eric, who we talked about just before, the way that he has decided to monetize it was not actually something that we explained to him. He just knew that this is exactly what the software could help him with. But for anyone who is completely brand new, this is actually a strategy that we're providing inside the training where you can pretty much start getting traffic from day one. As soon as you've created that offer and posted them in the groups, you can start getting traffic, start getting leads, and start getting sales. So it will work quite well for someone who just wants for a simple way to start making at least some money and some commissions online. And for more advanced marketers that are into particular things, this certainly has got advantages because there are so many uses. You don't have to just use it with free traffic in Facebook groups. You can actually use it within Facebook ads. You can use it on other platforms. You can use it on forums. You can pretty much do anything with it.
And you mentioned using it on Facebook ads. Like you can share it out there on Twitter. You can use it. I could see someone using it on their own links. If they have a website, they could have their links from their website linking out to stuff like this, and just helpful content there. Everything that you showed us so far, is that all included inside of the front end offer that people see on the sales page? Is that like everything you've seen? Is that all inside of that?
Yes, definitely. So everything that we've shown so far, so both the training and all of the software features that I've shown, all of that is included in the front end offer.
Let's talk about OTOs. What should people expect as upsells after they purchase the front end offer?
So the first upsell is Sinfiltrator Pro. So this is essentially agency access. So basically what it allows you to do, there are two key features that I see there. One is it allows you to use Sinfiltrator on any domain. So if you don't just want to use Sinfiltrator on the sinfiltrator.com domain, we will give you the script and the instructions on exactly how to install it pretty quick. It only takes a few minutes to install it on your own domain. So why is this good? If you wanted to, like, let's say you are in the Chihuahua niche and sharing links on sinfiltrator.com, may not be as powerful as sharing links on your existing domain or on some domain that's actually related to pets.
Or your domain name, if you have the domain name like Chihuahua, awesomechihuahuapictures.com,
exactly,
it's going to look better than sinfiltrator.com / blah, blah, blah. So, okay.
Exactly right, yep. So it allows you to install the script on your own domain, on any domain, and on an unlimited number of domains. We don't limit by number of licenses or, on up to 3 domains, 5 domains, or anything like that. It's basically put it wherever you want. And then the second key feature of it is that you can install it on your client's websites, and you can install it on your client's websites for free or charge for it. So if you wanted to, I know a lot of people do social marketing as a service to, to their offline clients. And if this could be beneficial to your clients, you can actually install it on their sites and charge them anything you want for it, or just provide it as part of your free, monthly package or something like that. And the third component of it is that you can issue accounts on your own domain, just additional accounts to those people. So if they don't have a website but they'd like to use Sinfiltrator, you can just say, okay, no problem, just pay me, $50 a month or $17 a month or whatever you want, and I can set you up with an account and you can do your own thing. So you can actually sell accounts as well.
Especially if you reach out to people that already have that have like basic websites and they've got traffic coming in, maybe they don't know how to monetize it. You can say, look, I see that you have this website, and I'm just wondering how are you monetizing this? I can take the traffic that you're already using and sending out. Like I see you've got links going out and stuff. Let's actually monetize that. I'll help you out with this. This can be a foot in the door, or like you said, you can use it and make it into a monthly payment that they're doing for you, $50 a month or whatever, in order to make them more money. If you're making them more money, it's such an easy sell.
Precisely.
If you're taking something that someone is also doing, they're already doing, and you're making them more money from it, then they will be happy to pay you for that service. Your next one-time offer, I'm excited about this one. Tell us about this one.
All right, so the next one is white label rights. So white label rights, of course, is the ability to sell the script itself as your own product. And we're also including the sales page along, in the package as well. So basically it's for anyone who, has been wanting to get into selling digital products online. This is an opportunity to pick up a product. It's a software product, which typically would cost multiple thousands of dollars, of course, to develop. But this is something that, would like to offer, and you can pretty much do anything with it. If you wanted to give the script away, you can. If you wanted to sell it, again, you can for any price. You can sell it, go for a higher price strategy or for a lower price strategy to kind of build your buyers list.
Okay, so and people always ask that. They want to know the limitations on it. So you're saying that with the white label rights, they can go out and they can install it on their own. They install it on their own domain or like their server. How does that work?
They can do anything. So they can install it on their own domain. But really the white label rights is about selling the script, selling that as a product. So if you wanted to just sell access to it, you would probably pick up the Pro, the first upgrade. But if you wanted to sell it as your own product, so for example, you wanted to list it as a launch, have a sales page, and actually sell the product itself, then the white label rights is what you'd want to sell.
And I see here it says you can also change the software name, which is something that people
yes.
want sometimes. So you can change it, instead of having it be Sinfiltrator, you can change it to Page, Authority Jacker, whatever. I don't know. That name might be taken, but whatever you want to change it to, I could change it to Mike from Maine Software, and you guys are cool with that, right?
Exactly right. So you can change the logo, you can change the name of it, you can do whatever you want.
Then you've got, I think, one last OTO.
Yeah, that's right. So the last OTO is going to be a combination of case studies and done-for-you material. So we're providing a package of 10 pre-researched niches with Facebook groups where you can go in and share your content, which have a high level of engagement, along with the offers to promote it in each of those niches.
And I get excited here. Like it says, like a collection of case studies and done-for-you niches. When I see it's real, it says here that Ive is going to show you like the exact offers he's created, the exact Facebook groups he shared them in, the exact clicks and commissions he made, the exact stats, nothing hidden. That's all going to be included in there, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
And I love seeing that. I love seeing real examples. It's when the theory becomes a reality that I get excited about this stuff. So very cool, very cool. Greg, I know that we also, before the interview, we talked about some special bonuses that aren't advertised on the sales page. What are people going to get if they purchase through my link?
Yes, so a couple of extra bonuses, or 3 to be precise. So one is Social Traffic Alchemy. So that's a pretty exciting one. This is a software that's currently still for sale, and we're making sales every single day for $67. It's a high quality Facebook ads training. So it focuses on video ads, and we launched that back in October, and it's had really great response. But yeah, anyone who decides to pick up Sinfiltrator, and I think it goes really well together, because if you're able to get the ads results and really cheap views and really cheap clicks using the Social Traffic Alchemy strategies, and then kind of add the Sinfiltrator power over the top of it on sharing that content, that can really go viral, because that's exactly what Social Traffic Alchemy is about. It's about making content go viral. If you can do those two things together, I think it can be some very powerful results then.
And you've also got any traffic cache search?
Yep, that's right. So this is a course that got WSO of the Day on the Warrior Plus platform last year. So